What's up everybody, it's Hokage, welcome to the video. We finally got new spoilers for the Boruto anime. Shout out to my man Jackson, he was the one who sent me the spoilers first. And later on, some reliable sources confirmed it. And yeah, these spoilers are 100% correct. Yeah, without further ado, let's get into the spoilers. While expecting the Chunin exams, Boruto attends Himawari's birthday, and it's been a while since all of them managed to have dinner together. Boruto made sure once again that Naruto would not forget about it, but Naruto is nowhere to be seen. At this point, a certain someone appears at Uzumaki house. I will say one thing straight away, because I already talked about the spoilers for episode 53 a couple of days ago, because they were released earlier, and basically what I said in that video and what everybody thinks is that, you know, Sasuke is the one that's gonna appear, you know, in front of the Uzumaki house. But you will see later on, when I read the next spoiler, that that's not the case. Because in episode 45, because in episode 54, Boruto is gonna meet Sasuke. So what's gonna happen is, Naruto is not there, and then his shadow clone comes to the birthday party. You remember that in the movie, a shadow clone came. So that's what's gonna happen, 100%, because in the next spoiler it says that Boruto meets Sasuke, as I said. This episode is going to be extremely emotional. I already talked about, you know, the importance of episode 51, where Naruto made a promise to Boruto that, you know, he's gonna attend Himawari's birthday. And this arc it's really building up Boruto's magnificent character progression that's gonna happen later on. And you know, I just can't wait for this episode, and let's get into the next spoiler. Boruto is furious about Naruto not coming to Himawari's birthday and wants to have a serious talk with his father, but he meets Sasuke on the road. Still angry, Boruto tries to hit Sasuke only to fall flat on his ass without understanding what happened. Understanding Sasuke's ultimate badassery, Boruto asks humbly, "Please make me your pupil." That's exactly what I was talking about. It literally says Boruto meets Sasuke on the road. Now, this episode is going to be very, very special because Boruto's and Sasuke's relationship starts right there. In the latest episode of Boruto, which is currently episode 52, you know, Boruto heard about Sasuke pretty much for the first time. I mean, he heard about him in depth, so to say. And, you know, he knows that Sasuke is Naruto's rival, and he already fanboyed a lot when he heard those things. And I just can't wait for this moment, because, you know, we already saw most of these things in the movie, but everything's gonna get expanded in the anime version. And as I said, this sentence, "Please make me your pupil," I can't wait. I really can't wait. And let's get into the next spoiler. Sasuke and Boruto started training, but Boruto is focused on fighting Naruto's weak points too much, and because of that, the training doesn't progress. Seeing the lack of progress, Sasuke shuts Boruto down when he keeps asking him about it. To prove his power to his father, Boruto decides to enter the Chunin exam. Meanwhile, a black man with a beard is attacked by two Otsutsuki members. This episode seems to be very, very interesting. Finally, we're gonna see some actual training in the Boruto series. If I remember correctly, yeah, I mean, we saw, you know, Hanabi versus Boruto, which was kind of like a sparring match, training, whatever. But really, we don't see much training in the Boruto series, which doesn't mean that the series is bad. It's just, you know, we all want those nostalgic moments that remind us of Naruto Part 1 and Naruto Shippuden, if you get what I mean. So yeah, seeing Sasuke with Boruto training is going to be very, very interesting. And obviously, this so-called black man with a beard is obviously Killer B. He's gonna be attacked by Momoshiki and Kenshiki. Yeah, I can't wait. Guys, like, Boruto right now is getting into some of the best episodes in the series. I honestly can't wait. Rivals, assemble. The Chunin exam starts and multiple ninjas from all around the world are coming to Konoha. The many Genins from the other villages are scouting the potential rivals, and they taunt each other. As the atmosphere heats up, the first exam starts. This is the big one. Episode 56 marks the beginning of the Chunin exams of Boruto and Naruto Next Generations. I honestly, like, I was about to say that I'm hyped for this episode, but really all of these episodes have such interesting spoilers, And all I can say, Boruto greatness, future is bright. I will say one thing. Episode 57, we still don't have the summary, but the title is Reason to Not Lose. I will let you interpret this title the way you want. But basically, you know, in episode 56, the exam started, and, you know, probably next couple of episodes after episode 56 will be the Chunin exams. Overall, guys, like, I'm really excited. And it seems to me that, you know, they're doing this really quickly. I thought that this arc would be between 15 and 25 episodes. In my opinion, the arc started in episode 51. Even though we got the new opening in episode 52, realistically speaking, it did start in episode 51. And by episode 57, we're already in the exams. Maybe they're going to expand the fights. Well, maybe it's going to be between 15 and 25. I don't know. But, you know, like, we're getting so close to the stuff that's going on right now in the manga. You all heard about the car organization. I'm not going to spoil anything. Anyway, guys, as I already said in this video, I believe the future is bright. And I do mean it. Let me say it for the third time. The future is bright. We're getting into some of the best Boruto content. That was your boy, Hokage. Twitter and Discord links are in the description below. And if you're new to this channel and if you're into Boruto, consider subscribing. That was your boy, Hokage, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.